Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. Pretty simple one today. As you saw from the thumbnail, we're doing a 1-year tasting of my Witches Brew Mead. So Witches Brew, one of the first meads I actually ever made. I know I make a lot of kind of crazy meads. This is probably one of the craziest, but it's been one of the best. This is the second time I've made this, but I've never had it last a year. I had to put this one away, and as you can tell, I sealed the bottle and everything just to make sure I didn't touch it so I could do a 1-year tasting. So without further ado, let's pop this sucker open and give her a taste. Now looking at the bottle, it's not super clear, and there is a fair amount of sediment at the bottom, which isn't surprising to me considering, well, one, it's been sitting for a year, and two, there's a lot of stuff in this. I have my notes here because I really can't remember what I all put in this. A lot of herbs. I know I made a giant pot of tea for this one. So I'm just gonna read off my notes. So everything that's in here, I made a tea out of thyme, rosemary, oregano, the peel of a lemon, and pine needles. I steeped that for like a half hour, put in my honey, and used dried cranberries. So what else was in here? Oh yes, I also used 3 cloves and 3 cinnamon sticks. And I know cloves are pretty potent, but there was a lot of things in this, so I needed those cloves to kind of come out because they were fighting with a lot of other things. So let's pour ourselves a glass. Now unfortunately this is my last bottle, so I'm going to have to probably make more because, like I said, I've never had this mead last a year. I think this is the 3rd time I've made it. I can't remember. Anyways, let's give it a go. So once you pour it, it actually is not too cloudy. It's dark, but I mean, it's got cranberries and a whole bunch of herbs in it and stuff. It smells like pine needles. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, pine needles, that's kind of gross, or any of these ingredients are kind of gross, but I don't know how to explain it. They just all kind of come together. This mead does take a long time to mature. Like, you don't want to drink it young. I mean, it's not bad, but from what I can recall, you taste a lot of the cranberries, not much of the herbs. Around 6 months, the herbs really come out. So I'm hoping now after a year it's been balanced, but here we go. Cheers. Oh, that's earthy. Cranberries. There is a lot there. And I got cork in my glass. Fantastic. I like that. You actually can't taste the pine needles very much. You get the cranberries, but the tartness is really rounded down. I'm guessing from like the oregano and thyme. It's really earthy. It's kind of like drinking a tea. I honestly forget my own videos, but I think at one point I actually heated this up and it was like drinking a nice hot cup of tea. I'm gonna go heat some of this up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just did a little bit because this is an experiment. It's really hot right now, but holy smokes. Heating it up, you can really smell those cranberries now. Let's give it a go. This is gonna be hot. Oh man. That is freaking fantastic. That is honestly like just drinking a hot cup of tea. You can't taste the alcohol, or at least I don't anyways. You just get a nice, it's like a cranberry herbal tea. I think this is the way to go. And that's the fun thing about meads, is not only is there a large variety of ways you could make your meads, there's also several different ways you could try them. Like, I normally drink my meads at room temperature. Sometimes I have them chilled. Case in point, my ginger ale mead is honestly way better chilled. Same with like a Skeeter P. I find that way better chilled. And some meads you want to drink warm. This would be a perfect mead to have in the wintertime. I almost just want to reseal this and save it for the wintertime, because unfortunately I can't make a Witches Brew Mead right now. It kind of has to be made in the springtime because you need, I mean, you could probably use regular just pine needles, but it's best to use the tips of it. Like in the springtime, you'll get the new growth and they're just little buds on the tips of the branches. Those are the sweetest and the best to use. So I am saddened by this. And I didn't take too much out of the bottle. There's not that much headroom. I think it should be okay to reseal. And I will save this for winter time, because this is great. It warms you up. Drinking it warm like this, obviously, like I said, it's like a tea. And if you don't know, I live in Canada and our winters are cold. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save this one. And definitely next spring, I will make another one. Unfortunately, it's just too late. And I just don't want to use regular pine needles for this. Is there a way I could make this a little bit better? I honestly don't know, because you get the cranberry, you get the herbs. The cloves do not overpower this at all. I don't even think I can taste any of the cinnamon, which isn't a big problem, because a lot of the reason I put these sort of ingredients in was for the meaning of it. So yeah, I'm gonna seal this up quickly and save it for, well, the Christmas Eve and Yule. Yule is when I made it for. Yeah. Other than that, all I have to say is come join us on our Discord. We're on there to chat with, and there's lots of great people there just to have a good time and to help answer any mead questions you have. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. Happy brewing, and cheers, my friends.